Hi, my name is Jeff Willems, and I'm a shrimpaholic. Shrimpsgiving is a joyous time of year, the Monday before Thanksgiving, where you get together with your friends, your family, perhaps your coworkers, whoever you hold near and dear, to eat a large variety of shrimp-laden dishes.
It's kind of just a funny holiday that we had thought up.
The show employees bring creative shrimp dishes, and we just have a feast on shrimp.
Shrimpsgiving is a holiday ultimately about people. Connection is the biggest kind of underlying foundation of Shrimpsgiving. I think shrimp is just kind of a conduit for connection, but it's a time to bring people together, primarily people that work at Showit, come together, bring a shrimp dish, and break bread if there's shrimp flavored bread.
It's basically a shrimp potluck.
This all started with me and Jeff Williams.
John and I went to Red Lobster one night for endless shrimp.
Red Lobster, an unlimited shrimp dish thing.
And we stuffed ourselves full of shrimp.
It was just so good, and we're like, man, we should start a tradition.
And so I proposed the idea of Shrimpsgiving.
And we started just whispering in people's ears, trying to get the conversation started, and before you know it, people were just like all excited about it.
My original intention was that it would be a Thanksgiving themed holiday where we would take classic Thanksgiving dishes and add shrimp into them creatively, but apparently that was a little too limiting, so we just turned it into a bring your best shrimp dish.
A few years back, we were throwing around the idea in the office of doing Friendsgiving. That's pretty popular now. And it just kind of escalated from there, and someone threw out shrimp. I think it was me, and we decided to just run with that and make everyone bring a shrimp dish to share with everyone.
I believe I had the idea for Shrimpsgiving sometime in probably the summertime a couple years back. I just remember thinking, what is it that we could do outside of Thanksgiving that's like Thanksgiving but kind of has its own spin, its own quirkiness? That's something that I really try to emphasize here at Showit. But yeah, ultimately it was just about bringing people together and finding a fun way to do it and just making it interesting. That was really my goal originally with creating Shrimpsgiving.
Well, I don't know what anyone else has told you. We are the two people that came up with Shrimpsgiving.
A lot of times with stuff like this, when something is this successful and there's a lot of energy around it, it's easy for things to get a little cloudy around the origin. It's kind of like someone striking gold in a gold mine, you know. Everyone's gonna flock to it all of a sudden and try to mine that gold out and get some for themselves.
As John and I were talking co-founder to co-founder, Christian and Jason, and maybe some other folks even, did bring some fantastic ideas to the table, which have helped shape the holiday as it's come of age in its third year. And, I think they got a little too big for their britches and thought that entitled them to a co-founder status. There were some falsified documents going around this year. The controversy has really spiked.
Yeah, I don't think there's a controversy. During the creation process, Jason and I just really worked together.
There was a totally fake PDF that went out with a lot of helpful information, but it listed, nearly everyone in the company, I feel like, except for myself as a founder of Shrimpsgiving, which just simply is not the truth.
Like, everybody wants to be one of the founders of Shrimpsgiving because everybody loves Shrimpsgiving. It's just such a big thing, and we have like a website.
And I said, hey Nate, what if we did a website for this thing that I created? I said, I think it'd be great. I think we could put pictures up on there. We could have a countdown. And he's like, yeah, dude, let's do it. He said, this is all you, man, but I'd love to be a part of it. And I said, yeah, that's what this should be, is people coming together.
Just because you have a good idea doesn't mean you're a founder.
So we've got some great pictures here. I think that's Jeff. Is that Jeff? Yeah, that's Jeff. He was here for that one. He's kind of spilling his shrimp here.
But to settle all the controversy once and for all, take a look, folks. This is a founder's shirt. I don't see any of those guys wearing it, so decide for yourself.
One of our workers, Jeff, received a gift from Todd, and it was like a shrimp shirt. He saw that as Todd bestowing Shrimpsgiving upon to him, and he just kind of got too big a head, thinking that he created it all. But yeah, like we know that's not true.
I don't know what Jason Lackey has told you, but don't believe it.
And I think ultimately for me, after a lot of meditation, a little bit of therapy, I've come to terms with it, and I'm kind of okay with it. I think it's something beautiful, and I think, the more the merrier. In my heart, when I go to bed at night, I know that it's from me, but it being for the people and ultimately about peace and love and joy and all these things, I'm okay with it. I don't want to put more hate and more anger and more controversy into this whole thing. I just want to make it about the people and make it about what Shrimpsgiving was when I first created it.
I wouldn't say that Shrimpsgiving has affected my life, but rather it's completely changed my life. I have more confidence than ever when it comes to cooking seafood. I can take the poop vein out of a shrimp faster than probably anybody else out there that's not on the Food Network. I think it's just a great time to come together and have fun over a silly tradition, see a little bit of everybody's cooking skills, and sit down and enjoy a meal together around the table. It's something that we all look forward to and we really enjoy every year.